This is Washington Wells speaking. I'm bringing you now a story called An Affair of Honor. Human nature never changes. That's what we used to believe, how wrong we were. Well, the world changes, we always knew that, but do we ever realize just how much? It's not just a matter of moon trips and pollution, no, well, I think what changes most is how we behave, what matters to us most. Yesterday, for instance, or the day before yesterday, we were all deeply concerned, or if you prefer, uptight about the question of honor, professional honor, personal honor, a woman's honor, a gentleman's honor. Gentlemen used to fight duels about it all the time. And in the military, of course, there was the honor of the regiment. An officer cheated at cards or slandered a lady's name in the mess, that'd be settled in the cold dawn with swords or pistols. He betrayed his country. Well, then, instead of a court-martial, it wasn't at all unusual for his fellow officers to give the poor wretch a loaded gun and leave him alone in a room with it. He might be a traitor, but he knew what was expected of him. He was a gentleman. And all this, mind you, was still going on in our own unchivalric 20th century, at least the first part of it, and especially in such outposts of the British Empire as Menangpur. The garrison out there was at readiness, not only for action, but also, if it came to that, for the dirty games of espionage, as you'll see. As for dueling, well, that was officially frowned upon, but an officer and a gentleman who suffered dishonor was still expected to take his own life.
Fanshaw?
Oh, really, Frank? Mrs. Fanshaw, indeed?
Well, Nina.
Better? They're not what I would call enthusiastic. Frank, I want to talk to you.
So does the General.
Well, you can wait a minute.
He can, but will he?
Frank, I've been out here for 3 months with Richard.
I know.
And you and I haven't spoken alone together once.
You know why?
So you haven't forgiven me?
The best man won, I suppose?
Oh, Lord, the stiff upper lip. Oh, Frank, I treated you badly, very badly. But I'm asking you to forgive me. Will you?
That's all right, Nina.
Is it?
Of course it is.
When Richard and I were married, we had no idea he'd be sent to this station. We expected the Sudan.
One of fate's nasty little tricks. When I heard you were coming, I asked for a transfer. The War Office wouldn't agree.
They never do. But Frank, you and I are old friends, aren't we, since I was a little girl? Does that still stand?
Yes.
And Richard, will you be a friend to him?
We don't really get on, you know. I mean, quite apart from you, we're not the same type.
Is he a good officer?
Oh, good Lord, yes. Efficient, conscientious, he knows his job.
But you don't like him?
I think it's mutual.
He finds it hard to be popular. He's not the easiest person to get on with. But Frank, I love him most dearly, so you will try.
If he wants me to.
No, even if he doesn't. Now promise, for my sake.
All right. I promise.
Shake on it.
Oh, there you are, Frank.
Oh, hello, Johnny.
I say excuse me.
No, excuse me, Major Rolfe. Frank, you will come and see us, won't you? And soon. Not just when there's a crowd.
That's a pretty woman.
Yes.
Come in. Morning, Bruce.
Morning, sir.
Rolfe. Tell the Punkawalla to push off. Yes, sir. We'll just have to stew, I'm afraid. Not a word of English, they all say. You believe them?
No, sir.
No more do I. The dockyard down there. It's full of them. Wouldn't care to guess how many. Do you know?
Spies, sir. Well, we've rounded up 8 so far.
Good work on your part. But we're only scratching the surface. Sit down, gentlemen. Smoke if you wish. Now, have you any idea, either of you, how an unauthorized person could have got at Plan C? That shakes you, doesn't it? Well, it shook me. I'm not easily shaken. As DSO intended, perhaps you'd like to open this. That's a new one. Inside are the originals. I cut it open myself when I found something was wrong. Our ingenious spy overlooked one detail. Those seals are apparently original, yes?
Yes, sir.
Some months ago, when I was officially sealing that envelope, I tied a fine hair across it, passing it through the center of the sealing wax. Is there a hair on that seal? The inner envelope also was tied round with a hair. That hair, too, has disappeared. The plans have been examined, copied. No need to point out their value to an enemy. In the event of war, the exact location of the mines is the key to our defense of this port. That key is now in other hands.
Well, that's impossible, sir.
Think so?
When only 3 people knew about the plans.
Apart from myself, Bruce, you, Rolfe, and Major Fanshaw. Take a closer look at those diagrams, Bruce. Hold them up to the light. Look in the corners. See those minute pinholes? Every sheet's the same. The plans have been photographed. Well, Bruce. Any ideas?
No, sir. No one had access to that safe except yourself.
True, but someone got at my keys. Now, the compound is full of accomplished native thieves. That fellow you shot, Rolfe, the other night.
Well, all he got, sir, was a bullet.
2, I believe, and good riddance. But nothing else was disturbed, no money taken, and there was quite a sum in there. So this was no ordinary native thief. Anyway, a native wouldn't know Plan C from a roll of bump. And he certainly couldn't have copied the diagrams and sealed the whole thing up with the official seal. So, whoever pinched my keys was only a subordinate employed by someone who knew where I hid my keys and that the plans were in that safe. One of 4 people who knew.
3 of them, I hear, sir.
I did not invite Fanshaw.
Can't think it's Fanshaw, sir.
It could just as easily be either one of us.
It could. I gave that possibility some thought. In fact, I went so far as to employ a burglar myself for all 3 bill. Burglar that you didn't shoot, Rolfe. I was curious to know whether any of you have been doing any photography lately. Rolfe doesn't appear to own a camera, right?
No, sir.
Yours, on the other hand, was charged with a half-used spool. When I developed the film, I found only snapshots of that polo game.
And you believe that rules me out?
Did I say so? Fanshaw, too, had a camera, a fine half-plate Zeiss. There was no film in it, but on closer inspection, I found in the folds of the bellows a quantity of magnesium ash for flashlight work. Now, the focus of the camera was set at 2 feet. See what that could mean?
That's flimsy evidence, sir.
But Fanshaw, sir, but why? Why should he?
For money. What else? In the army, as you know, we're all in debt all the time. We are tailors, bootmakers, everybody. They all get paid in the end. Nobody inquires into a fellow's financial situation unless, of course, something like this turns up. Now, 6 months ago, Fanshaw was in very deep water. Which brings me to the next point. I've checked on all the cables in the last few days with some success. Read that.
London Northwestern Bank, London. Please open account with banker's draft, Asiatic Bank, £35,000. Letter follows, John Smith, Menangpur. 35,000.
A tidy little sum, what? The message on that form is typewritten and gummed on. The typewriter was an Underwood. Now, there's only one in this garrison, in Fanshaw's bungalow. So I copied the message on it. Look for yourselves. And no two machines, even of the same make, write precisely alike. Let me show you. The same weak N and P. The same worn C. The same F out of a liner.
Oh, yes. Yes, I see that, sir.
The letter following the telegram. We stopped it in the post. It merely confirms the telegram and gives us a specimen of the signature, John Smith, for the bank's use. Well, what do we do now?
A court-martial, sir.
Court-martial? No damn fear. Plans will be changed. The enemy mustn't know that. Whatever happens, he must go on thinking that Plan C is still operational. Court-martial. Give the whole show away.
Nothing's to be done.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm certainly going to do something.
So what do you propose?
I propose you and Rolfe should go and see Fanshaw. An affair of honor between gentlemen. It is not unknown for traitors to commit suicide, leaving behind a signed confession.
But, sir...
I take it, sir, the confession won't be published.
Good God, no. There'll be an inquest. Verdict, accidental death while cleaning his revolver. And you two will make sure the evidence leads to that conclusion. Any objection?
No, no, sir. Has to be done.
I disagree.
Rolfe, wait for Bruce outside, would you?
Yes, sir.
Well, Bruce, you disagree.
Not with your decision, sir. I don't question that.
Good.
But perhaps, sir, you don't realize where I stand with Fanshaw. If the man's a traitor, then he'll have to go, but for me to...
Now, if you are saying that because you were engaged to Nina Burkett before she married Fanshaw...
you know that, sir.
Everybody does. It was in the Times, after all.
Well, then you understand my position.
Perfectly! But this is a service matter, and that comes first. Tell me, does Mrs. Fanshaw have any money of her own?
Sir,
Well,
200 or 300 a year, sir.
and we're talking about £35,000. Fanshaw has debts in England, in India. 35,000 covers almost any man's debts. Well, Bruce.
I'll go, sir.
Of course you will. I gave you an order.
Hello, who's there?
Bruce here. Rolfe's with me. May we come in?
Social whiskey's on the sideboard.
No, thanks.
Non-social thing. What's up?
May I look at your revolver?
I beg your pardon. It is loaded if you're intending to shoot me.
This isn't a joke.
No? What is it?
Espionage. The Plan C diagrams have been copied.
Copied. Who by, for God's sake?
Don't you know?
Why should I, do you?
We do.
Well?
It's no use, Fanshaw. It's all absolutely clear. We have the evidence.
What evidence?
Enough for a court-martial.
And when you're found guilty, you'll be shot.
What the hell is he talking
But
about?
for good reasons, there isn't going to be a court-martial, nor a public scandal. Do you understand? We want a written and signed confession. I give you my word that no one will see it except the General, and no one else will know anything about it. And I mean nobody at all. Then we'll leave you. An accident will happen.
You must be insane. Both of you. I think I can guess whose idea it was.
I'm obeying orders. Will you write that confession?
I can understand you wanting to get rid of me, but where does Rolfe come into it? No, Bruce. Bruce, I won't sign anything. What I will do is go and report this to the General.
He sent us.
Clear out, both of you. You know the drill. First you get a summary of evidence, that I cannot wait to see. Then possibly you'll get your court-martial. And when I give my evidence, you look like bloody fools, or worse.
You'd accept the disgrace, but what about Nina?
Damn your eyes, Bruce, when you talk about...
Frank, so you kept your promise.
Please ask your wife to leave us.
What on earth's the matter with you all?
It seems some important plans have been stolen, and somehow the thief has made it look as though I did it. Bruce and Rolfe have come here with an amiable proposal. Either I sign a confession and then commit suicide.
Richard.
If I refuse, I shall be tried by court-martial.
Don't. You can't believe this.
I believe the evidence.
What evidence?
When I said nobody, I included your wife.
Don't you mean widow? Go on, tell her.
The plans are kept in the General's safe. Through a native spy, somebody got the keys and photographed the plans. Your husband's camera was used. There is proof of that.
Anyone could have used it and put it back.
Someone at Menangpur paid £35,000 into a new account in London a few days ago. The bank was instructed by a cablegram and letter. Both were typed on this typewriter. Now, who else could have used it?
Anyone, just by walking in here when we were out.
Not just anyone. It would have to be either the General or Rolfe or I. No one else knew about the plans. I have never been here before.
Nor I.
What about the General?
Look, I've had about enough of this.
You've had enough.
Nobody's yet mentioned your motive.
Oh, is there one?
We are told you owe a great deal of money.
Ah, so that's come up.
Richard, let me tell them.
Well, why not?
Frank, even you don't know this. On my marriage, I came into some money, quite a lot, under my grandfather's will. I persuaded Richard to take enough to pay every penny he owed. Satisfied? And now I want to ask some questions. What was the name of the bank in London?
London Northwestern.
And the name on the cablegram?
John Smith.
And who handed in the cable?
The native. He hasn't been traced.
Oh, yes, he has. 3 nights ago, a native came wandering up to our veranda. He was looking for an officer. I couldn't understand him at first, so he showed me a paper he had. It was a receipt from the cable company. The cable was to London Northwestern, the sender John Smith.
Go on.
I asked the man if he was sure it was Smith he wanted. He said no. No, it was Rolfe. Major Sahib Rolfe. So I directed him to Major Rolfe's bungalow.
You didn't tell me, Nina.
She's making the whole thing up. Bit of quick thinking, too.
The next morning, we heard that Major Rolfe had shot a native who was trying to burgle his house.
Yes, I caught him sneaking in through the window.
Do you remember the man's face? Anything about it?
Yes. He had a white scar down the left side of his face.
What utter nonsense. I'm reporting back to the General, Frank. You coming? Would you let me pass, Mrs. Fanshaw?
Not yet. Frank, please. Suppose it was Major Rolfe who sent that cablegram, and suppose he still has the receipt in his pocket. Will you risk letting him leave here and destroy it?
Now, look here,
Richard,
Nina.
please don't say anything.
Nina, I've known Rolfe for years. It's impossible to believe him guilty.
I should damn well think so.
And you believe Richard is. That's enough for me. Look, Frank, I beg of you, remember your promise. You gave me your word. Are you going to break it?
Johnny, forgive me. I must ask you to turn out your pockets.
Not likely. I could ask you to do the same.
Yes, but if you did, I'd agree. So I'm going to search you, Johnny, if I have to knock you down first.
Get out of my way.
It's here, Frank. The receipt is here.
Yes. Have you anything to say? Thank you for what you've done. Will you leave the rest to Richard and me? I'll give you the same chance we offered Fanshaw. Will you take it?
Kill myself? I'll chance the court-martial.
There isn't going to be a court-martial.
You'd shoot me yourself and stage an accident.
If I had to. But it might be more difficult even with Fanshaw to help. Do you really want it known that you've betrayed us all?
Very well. I'll do as you say.
Thank you. Sit over here and write.
Come in. Alone? And Rolfe?
We took him to his quarters, sir. He did, as we... Sir?
I know. His father was a friend of mine. But young Johnny, it wasn't just the money. He really was on the wrong side.
You guessed that,
I
sir.
was almost certain. But his frontal defenses were too strong. And in war, if you're wise, you find a way around. I knew Fanshaw wouldn't sign if he was innocent. So I sent you along to see fair play. The art of war, my dear boy, consists of producing sudden crises and taking measures to profit by them. You can never be quite sure how you're going to do it, but you nearly always get what you want if you put the right man on the job. And in the very special circumstances, I knew you were the right man.
All the politesse and protocol of an affair of honor may strike us today as fairly ridiculous. But what about honor itself? Are we still willing to die for it? We've left all that behind us, haven't we? In the course of the forward march of what we dearly like to think of as progress. But in the old days, even if justice wasn't always seen to be done, by the Lord Harry, it was done.